The lions had already done the hardest part. They had separated one young buffalo from the herd. Ahead, the adults were disappearing into a cloud of dust. Behind, 3 lionesses were closing in. One pressed from the rear. Another moved across the buffalo's path, blocking the shortest route back. For a few seconds, the hunt appeared to be going exactly the way the lions wanted. Then one buffalo at the back of the herd slowed down. It looked behind. It stopped. And then it turned around. A second buffalo stopped. Then another. Within moments, animals that had been running from the lions were beginning to move back toward them. Why would prey deliberately return to the predators they had just escaped? The answer lies in one of the buffalo herd's strongest defenses. Not speed, but numbers. A full-grown Cape buffalo is a dangerous animal. Its heavy body, thick neck, and curved horns make a close attack risky even for lions. But lions do not need to defeat the entire herd. They need only one buffalo to lose contact with the group. That is what makes isolation so dangerous. Inside a herd, an approaching lion may suddenly face several adults at once. Outside it, the same buffalo has to defend every direction alone. And a young buffalo has even fewer options. Its body is smaller. Its horns are less developed. Once separated, it loses the protection of the animals around it. The first lioness keeps pressure from behind. She does not need to catch the young buffalo immediately. She only needs to keep it moving. A second lioness goes wider. Instead of following the same path, she cuts toward the side closest to the herd. Now every turn becomes dangerous. Running forward increases the distance from safety. Turning back brings the buffalo closer to a lion. From a distance, the chase looks chaotic, but the goal is simple. Keep the buffalo alone. Dust rises around its hooves. The herd continues forward. The gap gets wider. And for a moment, the lions appear to have complete control. Then one adult at the rear of the herd slows. It does not charge immediately. It stops and looks back. Its horns now face the lions. Another buffalo beside it begins to slow, then several more. This is the moment the hunt begins to change. One buffalo facing a lion can still be isolated. Several buffalo turning together create a completely different problem. The lions must now divide their attention. The young buffalo is still running. But the adults are coming back. More buffalo turn. Some move directly toward the lions. Others shift sideways until the group begins to tighten. There is no perfect formation, no synchronized wall, but the effect is clear. The open space the lions created is starting to disappear. The largest adults move toward the exposed edge. Younger animals remain deeper behind them. What had been a chase is becoming a standoff. For the lions, every additional buffalo adds another set of horns, another body, another direction of danger. The predators are still powerful, but now the cost of getting closer is rising. One adult buffalo accelerates. Its head drops. Then it makes a short charge. The nearest lioness jumps sideways. The buffalo does not chase far. It stops. Another adult advances. The lions give ground again. This is the critical reversal. Before, the lions controlled where the young buffalo could move. Now the herd is beginning to control the space. For the first time, a route opens back toward safety. The young buffalo turns. One lioness tries to follow, but 2 adults move into her path. She slows. The young buffalo runs past the first adults, then deeper into the group, and within seconds, the isolation is gone. That matters more than anything else, because isolation was the lion's advantage. From a human point of view, this looks like a rescue. One animal was in danger. The herd returned. The young buffalo escaped. But wildlife behavior is more complicated than that. We cannot simply assume that every buffalo consciously decided to save one particular individual. What we can say is that collective defense is extremely important. Adults may protect vulnerable young. They may respond aggressively to predators that remain too close. and every buffalo can benefit from staying inside a large group instead of allowing the herd to be broken apart. The result may look heroic, but the strategy is practical. A lion facing one buffalo can concentrate on one target. A lion facing 20 buffalo must watch 20 sets of horns. The herd does not need to kill the lions. It does not need to chase them across the savanna. It only needs to make the hunt too difficult to continue. That is the power of collective defense. More animals mean more eyes, more bodies, more horns, and fewer opportunities for predators to isolate one target. But this strategy is not perfect. If the herd is too scattered, if the buffalo is badly injured, or if the lions maintain pressure from several directions, the defense can still fail. Group defense changes the odds. It does not guarantee survival. The lions had created exactly what they wanted: one buffalo alone. For a brief moment, the young animal had lost the protection of the herd. Then one adult stopped. Others followed. And the animals that had been running away began moving back toward the danger. The lions were still dangerous. The buffalo were still vulnerable. But the hunt was no longer between predators and one isolated animal. It had become a confrontation with the herd, and that changed everything. On the African savanna, the safest direction is not always away from danger. Sometimes survival begins when the herd turns back together.